Dear students, this video is about a bar chart as you can see on the screen, and we have to write a report on this. In IELTS, you write the charts in around 50 to 150 to 170 words and in 3 to 4 paragraphs, and you have to write a report. Report means that you have to write all the main features and also the main comparisons if there are any, and not write anything else. I am repeating again. In the report, you have to write only the main features along with the main comparisons if there are any. And now we will see the sample answer of this graph. In the first paragraph, you will see the introduction written for this graph. In the first paragraph, we always write the introduction, that is what the graph is showing, but in our own language. Like I have written, the bar chart provided illustrates, which means shows, the number of enrollments, which means admissions, in 4 different streams of a college between 2005 and 2007. You can read the introduction for some time. Then we will move to the second and the third paragraph, in which I have written the report with all the main features and comparisons. This is a year-wise chart. So first we will start with 2005, write all the important features, the subject that was studied the most, the least popular subject, all other comparisons, the main features, but along with data. Sometimes students write the features but not the data. It is important to write the data as well. And in the third paragraph, I have written what happened after 2005, all the major changes. First, I have written the important changes. The most important was the popularity of arts declined, while that of science and other subjects increased. And here also, I have written the data along with all the main features. You can read this report for some time. After that, you will see the last paragraph, in which I have written the overall. In the last paragraph, we write the overall, which means only the important points and no data. When you look at the graph, the first thing that strikes your mind, that are the important points and should be written in the overall. Like if we look at this chart, the first thing that comes to mind we notice is that students started studying arts less and other subjects more, especially science. This is what we write in the overall. Students, this is just a sample graph with good language, but the kind of graphs that appear in the exam are done in class with much higher level language, because these things need proper time to understand and a detailed explanation, which I do in the class. Whatever graph my students attempt, afterwards I make them write the whole graph with me line by line. Once they write the graph with me, they start understanding and find it very easy. Actually, IELTS graphs are very easy. The only thing is that you have to understand 2 things. What has to be done, the right method, and avoid common errors. The most important is people think IELTS writing is an exam of synonyms, which it is not. This is how they are taught as well. In fact, many a times people who are repeating the exam, who have taken the exam earlier somewhere, when they come to my class, I ask them to shift their focus from synonyms to task. They start writing good graphs and clear the exam, which they could not earlier clear even in 4 or 7 attempts. And there are other errors also which they need to understand and avoid. But again, these things need a detailed explanation and time. So if you want to develop good writing skills, not only for IELTS but otherwise as well, you can join my class. I have given my contact number. You can also subscribe my channel. The name is Excellence, the Ideal Class. Not only this, you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook page also with the same name, Excellence, the Ideal Class. I hope you find this video useful, and all the very best for your exam.